doing, I'm just looking in my purse and I do have change, but I've got 25 minutes until I have to leave for the school run, so I'm thinking let's just leave the change in the purse. We'll do that next week. So let's crack on. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Nikki. I try and upload every Friday over here on YouTube. I'm really enjoying it at the moment, but life's gonna get busy soon, so I'm hoping I can stick to my weekly schedule as the summer holidays start. They're always crazy, and I think I've done 1 or 2 summer holidays now. End up skipping weeks and stuff like that, so I want to try and make sure it's a priority. Stick to cash stuff in weekly. So you've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's see if we can do it without coins this week. I don't know how that's going to go down. We've got coins in my little bag anyway when we get to that bit, so it's not a big deal. How is everybody? This week for us has been mental over here. My boy last week, my youngest little boy, had an ear infection, so I had him home with me, which meant I got no work done. So the beginning of this week I've been packing orders, I was making stuff, working all hours that I possibly could. And today I've gone through all my oopsies, and I've done a big oopsie sesh on Instagram. That went really well, so thank you very much if any of you bought any oopsies from me. I don't like wasting the items and the products, and they still look really good. I wonder if I've got one that I can show you. An example of an oopsie. Here we go, I've grabbed one. Now, sometimes I actually have to play spot the oopsie. Some of them are very minimal. Okay, yeah, so this one is on the top corner, and some people will be like, oh my goodness, honestly, but that bugs me, you know, and I know that if that bugs me, there's probably someone out there that it would bug also. So that is what I consider as an oopsie, because oops, it's annoying me. So oh, I'm boiling. I've been running up and down the stairs, that's why I'm hot. Anyway, let's stop talking absolute nonsense. I have been really slack on watching YouTube. One channel I have been watching though is Emily at Autumn Budgets, because she's been doing a murder mystery. She did one last year at Christmas time and I loved it. It was so good, and this one's pretty good too, but I'm a little bit behind. I think everyone else is a day or two ahead of me. So yeah, if you like a little murder mystery and you want daily little hints and tips, go over there and check it out. So Buggy's birthday is this weekend. I've still got a bit of money in here to spend actually. We're going shopping tomorrow. Normally I work Monday to Friday, but we're taking Friday off. We're going to go and get a few little clothing bits for ourselves, me and Mr. Cute. He's been on a big health kick this year, so he needs some new clothes. There's bits and bobs that I have been neglecting upstairs in my drawers, like everything is falling apart, all my clothes. The kids are fine though, as always. The kids are always set, aren't they? It's the adults that get neglected. So anniversary, we're putting 5 in today. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 65 in there. Pop a 5 in. Let's take a 10 out. Let's do it like that. I'm going to colour in a table. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Me and Mr. Cute going to get some bits. And we'll probably finish off his little birthday bits as well. Bless him, because he was poorly. And I was trying to get everything done with Cashbutcute, trying to finish everything before the summer holidays start. It's been a really busy week. Really busy. I feel a little bit stressed. We also had, like, because we rent this property where we are, there's been people doing like checks on certain things, like the boiler and all the fun things like that, so you've got to be in and have like mental energy for that, haven't you? I always panic and like make it a little bit tidier. I think that's natural, but yeah, just been loads of little bits sucking my time and my energy this week. So I'm looking forward to next week, having the kiddies off. We're going to have a quiet week. Our first week of the summer holidays is going to be quiet, because the second week we are going camping. So yeah, we'll see what we get up to next week, but I'm not planning any big things, I don't think. Just enjoy not having the school run, not having to rush around. They can be on a slower schedule. It'll be nice for all of us. I can't wait. And I do love slow mornings with the boys. They're just lovely and blissful. We can all relax a little bit. So they deserve it. They've done really well. I'm so proud of them this year at school. It's my youngest first year and my son is just finishing year 2 and they're both doing so well. Very proud of them. So 10, 20, 25, 30, 35 in trick or treat at the moment. I'm going to pop 5 in today, and do you know what? I'm going to swap 2 5s for a 10 just to keep the 5s flowing, and we can colour in another little sweetie today. So I'm going to do that RIP one. Thank you so much as well to anybody who comments on my videos. I used to comment back. I'm being really slack lately with replying to things, which is very naughty. I just don't really have the time at the moment. I do struggle with that. So I will go through them and like as many as I can. Well, I'll like them all and write back to some if I have spare time. But I'm not being rude. I see every single one of them. I've already read them. I just haven't sat down and manually gone through and replied and stuff. But I appreciate you so much. So firework night obviously isn't until November. I'm going to wait a month or so. We don't really know what we're going to do this year for firework night. Last year we went out to like a display and paid, and it wasn't all that really. I'm not bothered about going there again. We will see. This special one was made for me by Esther at My Money Matters. Lucy Luxor was the one behind this. Miss 11 Minutes. She will never let me forget that. Super funny. We put £5 into Sini's birthday last week, so this week we're gonna put £5 into Mr. Cute's birthday. Their birthdays are in February, so I thought we really do need to start them now, otherwise it will get to the end of the year and I'll be like, oh, what's this happening again? As always, Mrs. Last Minute ruining my life. High priority. Let's go over there, shall we? Do you know what, actually before that one, let's do birthdays, because I do like to do birthdays after the annuals binder. I'm really enjoying this pink binder. She's so pretty, she brings me joy, and I've got this beautiful dashboard now. It was kindly gifted to me from Katie, which is budget blogger. Everything she does is bling bling. So we're going to put £5 into Mr. Wallbanger. That's our nephew. His birthday's coming up, and I think that will probably do for that one. We're just going to pop some money in a card this year for him. He's at that age where they don't want presents anymore. They want the money. Sissa, I'm going to pop 5 into Sissa. Sissa is my sister. She's just had a baby this year, so I think for her birthday, me and her and baby Peach, that we're a trio now. Wherever Sissa goes, baby Peach obviously is attached. So I think me and Sissa and baby Peach might go for a little brunch or something, or a lunch. That's in August, so I'm just going to keep adding to that one, so that covers her brunch and a couple little gifts. Papa is also, nope, I'm doing Papa next week. Sorry Papa, get back in, calm down. Just 2 this week. Lovely. Now we can do this beauty. High priority. So emergency fund, we always start with this one in this binder. This is our priority for the year, one of our priorities anyway. And that is to pop £10 in this one every single time that we cash stuff. That's our non-negotiable thing that we do. It goes into this tin. Once this tin is full, if I do manage to get to the end, we'll crack it open and put it in the bank, so it can make a teeny tiny bit of interest, and it's there then if we need to use it. I think I'm gonna crack it open, and I really like the tin concept. It's working well for me, so I think what I'm going to do, if we manage to hit 1,000, is buy another tin and do another 1,000 or whatever. Maybe I might do 15 each padlock next year, or I might do 10. We'll see what our goals are for next year. We've got a few things in mind that we like to do, but we're at that stage in our life now. We have had our kiddies and stuff. We're very torn on what to put our money into going forward, because we've had so many years where we were sort of I was on maternity leave and then I didn't go back to my job, so we were very like tight, and we had money to pay bills and food and all of that. We had what we needed, but we didn't have any extra. So we're only now in the last year and a half, because I'm doing my Etsy now, we sort of have 2 incomes now, so we are navigating through the year firstly I want to get all my binders organised, and we're doing well so far. Like, we've got money for things. That's my aim of the game for this year. But we would like, there's some lovely places we'd like to travel to. We would need, I think we're looking like we're going to need a new van in the next year or 2 or 3. I'm not too sure when. We're not married yet. It's something we want to do. Obviously, we got engaged in 2016, but we're very chill, very casual. We've been together 11 years. We feel married already. We've got the kiddies. Do you know what I mean? Like, we are a family unit. Marriage isn't going to change anything for us at all. Obviously, it'll be nice to have a matching name to my boys and my partner, and everything legally makes more sense being married, doesn't it? If we do decide to buy a house and stuff like that. That's another thing. Do we buy a house? Do we not buy a house? It's scary. I don't like being an adult. I don't like it. So we'll just see. We'll see where the years take us. But we're going to sit down and make a bit more of a plan, I think. Like proper adults. And see what we want to do. There's lots of things we want to do, but you have to choose. And that's the sad thing, isn't it? You've really got to choose about what's important to you, where you want your money to go. And yeah, how do you live your life? Having fun, but also being sensible. So yeah, van has still got 315 in. I'm going to put another 5 in, I think. Let's pop them there, actually. Swap that for a 10. And let's swap some of these 20s, because I've got enough here. Let's swap 2 20s for 8 10s. No, for 4 10s. Silly sausage. I'm just going to count this and just double check. We should have 320, I think, now. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 310, 320. Lovely. We are going to go in and see the mechanic again tomorrow. Third time lucky. Will he have had the invoice made up for us? I hope so, because we just want this money gone, you know. He might want 200, he might want 300, he might want 400. We'll have to wait and see. But at least it's there. I'm hoping he'll take it tomorrow. So yeah, we've sort of guessed the price and then we've rounded it up quite generously, so that should cover it. But yeah, if he needs more, he can have more. We're also going to put £5 into health today. I did take 10 out of here yesterday because we got a prescription. So 5, 10, 15. That in there. So it's now 20. Let's swap that for a 20. £5 is going to go into clothes. This will be smashed tomorrow. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. Put the 5 in, so there we go. There's 80 now. If I get to the end and I'm like, oh no, I'm 5 short, I'll take it out of here. My brain's just on overdrive at the moment. I've got so many things to think of. It's the kids' last week of school, so they've had like certain days where certain kids have got to wear this colour, or today we're not wearing our uniform, or you need to bring in a teddy. Like there was a teddy bear's picnic on Monday. Very cute. I remembered the teddy, which is all good. I haven't forgot anything this week. I'm not doing as bad as I was last week. But there's just a lot to remember at the end of the school year. I've got all the teachers, to be honest, I just went cheapskate and bought, there's so many teachers and TAs now, I've got 6 to buy for. So I've just got them a nice big bar of dairy milk, Biscoff, and a little card to say thank you. Here we go, little treat for you. There we go. Thanks for looking after my beautiful boys. I'm hoping that's enough. I think that's a nice little touch. Some people I know do big hampers and stuff, but I'm guessing every teacher gets, from personal experience, from walking in on the last day, they get so many bunches of flowers. Like there's hundreds of flowers when you walk in, which is really sweet. But I'm just thinking, how many vases I've only got 2 at home. So I don't know what these teachers must have to go and buy vases or use pint glasses in their houses. Lots of people do mugs and stuff. Again, most people have loads of mugs, don't they? Some people just do cards. Some people probably don't do anything. I just thought of chocolate. Who doesn't like chocolate? Who doesn't like chocolate? And if they don't want it, they can give it to their kids. They can give it away. It really doesn't bother me. I just thought it was cute. There's one lady, though, that's been really, really good to us since my first little boy started school. And she's still good. She watches out for them. She'll tell me if anything's coming up. If they're poorly, she'll message me, are they okay? She's really, really lovely, and I think I am going to get her a little Costa voucher and pop it in her card, and I'll just say don't open it at school, open it once you're home, because obviously I don't want to upset all the other, I'm not getting all of them a voucher but I don't want to upset anyone, so I'll say to her when I see her, open it after school once you've gone home, because yeah, she'll know what I mean, do you know what I mean? Right, let's crack on. I'm chatting, I'm waffling. So let's go to our low priority binder, and there's 2 in here getting stuffed today, and that is gifts. This money in here actually needs to come out. It's going to go into my purse because we've spent it, and I'm going to add £5 to that today, and that's basically just paying myself back for all the chocolate bars. So gifts has now got 0 in. Do you know what? We've got a birthday party tomorrow. I've just remembered. Got another birthday. Oh no, it's Saturday. Saturday we've got a birthday party. I'll sort that. I'll sort it somehow. Right. So camping is the other one we're gonna do. I'm just popping 5 in there today. So let's put 10 in. Take 5 out. And we can't mark off this one just yet. Do you know what? We'll do one side of the cross. Oh, my black's missing. How? How is it missing? I haven't used it. Okay, we'll use brown. We'll do half the cross today, which shows that we put 5 in, and then next week that will be complete, and that's a bit of spending money to take camping with us. So that's cool. I'm also going to take a little bit of our oopsie money from today, because all of my Etsy funds, I always put a portion away for tax, a portion away for like materials and stuff, and all that grown up boring, I was going to swear then, naughty, all that boring shizzle that comes with having a business. I do need to sort out retirement money / pension money for myself. I think I might open up some sort of account, I'm not too sure yet. It's all very confusing, isn't it? I want to make the most of my money. So yeah, and I've gone off on a tangent, I don't know where I am. Yeah, and then obviously we keep a portion of the money as well to save, to use. So I think I will do that with some of the oopsie money. And yeah, that is this binder done with today. Beautiful. Now on to a very important one. This is my school binder. I have 2 more weeks left of cash stuffing. I mean, this is the last week and then the kiddies are off next week, but because we're having a quiet week, I don't mind finishing it next week. I think we've got £40 left now. So today I'm going to add in a 20. Colour in 2 suns. We are on the final row of sunshines, which is exciting. Woohoo! Lovely. I've enjoyed this little challenge. This was kindly sent to me from one of you lovely lot. She sent me one for every single half term, which is so cool. And I do need to make, and I am going to make them, guys, before the school year starts in September. I am going to make foiled versions of like school stuff. So I'm going to do one for summer, one for October half term, one for Christmas, one for school uniform I think, and then one for trips / extras for like photos, trips, I don't know. I don't want to do too many. I wanted it to be a 6-pack really, but there's obviously 6, I think there's 6 main holidays. I don't want to do, you know, like I've done the January and February like all joint. I didn't want to do that with these because everyone's got individual envelopes for individual holidays. So I think it's going to have to be a 6-pack, and then maybe I might do a school uniform one anyway, just like a generic one, and just add it to the shop separately. And then maybe a school trips / extras one, but that's going to be a bit of a weird one to just have in the shop, isn't it? Don't know, let me know your thoughts on that, or do I just do the summer holiday bundle and then everyone else can go somewhere else for their school uniform stuff? I don't know. I've got a cute one from the Queen Bee makes. Haven't used it this year actually, but the previous few years I have used it. Oh, I'm just bashing everything around. Right, so we should have 220 in here. Shall we count it? Let's see. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 220. Beautiful. Right. It's a lot cooler here this week, guys. I'm not melting like I was last week. Still warm, but we've had a bit of rain, we've got a bit of wind. Oh, I'm loving it. It's brilliant. Bloody brilliant. October, roll on October. I can't wait. Right, school uniform's going to get a 5. Not one of these 5s. What am I doing? That can get in my purse. School uniform. Let's see what we've got in here first. 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's swap a 10 for 2 5s a minute. And then we're popping a 5 in here. So that was a little bit weird. But yeah, we've got £30 in there. Lovely. That's just for the last little bits and bobs that we need. Slowly adding that in, and I will buy them throughout August, the last things that we need. That is the school binder done with. Beautiful. So next up, we're going to put £20 into Christmas today, which should leave us with, let's see, over here, summer, uniform, emergency ban, 5, 10, 15, 20. There should be 20 left. 20 for Christmas. Why is there £10 left? So I'm not putting money in here directly, but what I'm going to do, I haven't updated my food and drink envelope from Christmas. Now this, we don't actually put money into food and drink. I use the Jam Doughnut app. So every time I do my food shopping each week, instead of paying at the till, I pay on the little app, the Jam Doughnut app, buy a voucher, it gives me a barcode, and I scan that at the till. And by doing that, I always get, Asda was 4% the other day, which is brilliant. So I got a couple quid from Asda on my cashback, and a few lovely people have used my discount, I was going to say discount code, it's not a discount code, it's a referral code. It's in the link below. So they've got things on there like Argos, B&M, Starbucks, Costa, everywhere that you can imagine is on there. So if there's places you're spending money at, I've got a feeling Primark might even be on there. JD Sports, like all the sort of places you shop at for Christmas and stuff. Buy it through there, and you get money in your pot instantly. It's really handy. So I've actually got £68 in there now, which is bonkers. So I need to do some more keys. Each key represents £1 that we've got digitally stuffed away. And once I complete this tracker, that will be £110, because consistency is key. I did actually put 110 keys on here by accident. So if you're one of those people that have realised you've actually got 11 rows of keys and you want one with just 10, ping me a message and I'll send you the revamped one. But there's nowhere on here that actually says there's 100 keys. So I've just kept it and I'm using it, and I'm going to use the £10 as a bonus. So no biggie. But yeah, let me know if you think it's more annoying for you, because obviously I wanted it to match the emergency fund. The emergency fund's got 100 padlocks. I wanted this to have 100 keys. So let's do 68 keys. Each row's got 10. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 47 on there. Wow, we've got quite a few to colour in. Do I even have time for that? I don't know. How many minutes are we in? No, I need to get on. Right, I'll do that later. I will colour in 68 keys after the school run. I'm pushed for time, guys, all right? I do apologise, but she will be looking pretty next time you see her. Let's do £20 into our Christmas binder, and then we'll do our challenges. And then I need to zoom to school. So last week we were doing this one, Say Who? And this is the Gavin and Stacey scratch off by Dingley. Love it. But I know in here that chocolate coin toss, we're on the last go. The last, nothing else in there? No. The last toss. So let's get it done with, shall we? So coin is a tenner. Chocolate bar is a £5. What is going in today? Oh, goodness. A tenner. Cheeky, cheeky. So 10 of that can go in here. Let's see how much chocolate coin toss has earned us over the last few months, because we've been doing this for a long time. That tenner needs to go into Christmas in a minute somewhere else. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 5, 10, £115. Woo! I need £95 to complete my boys envelope, so we can reallocate this. Should we quickly do it now? Let's see if we've quickly got enough time. So to complete my boys fund in here, We need £95. So let's do that today, and then I can put this big chunk in the bank if I want to. I might put it in the bank, or I might just start spending it in the shops here and there. Eventually I want like a Monzo account or something with all the little pots, but I'm not going to do that for a while. I haven't got the mental capacity for that right now, but maybe next year, because then I can put Christmas in there, emergency fund, things like that. At the moment I'm happy with the cash here. So there's 405. We've spent 35 already, but that's 405 in total. So let's do 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95 in there, which means we have hit £500, which is a nice chunk. That's a crazy chunk actually. Last year we saved up, can't remember, I think it was £175 per child. And when we were shopping, it just didn't feel, we bought the things and we just thought it just didn't feel enough. Like the price of everything now is ridiculous. There's been years where we had some really tight Christmases where we wouldn't even spend half of that on the kiddies. They didn't know, they're so young. But we want a really good Christmas this year. Want to not feel restricted in the shops. If we want to get them a really nice, you know, big car set or remote control cars or anything fancy that we think, wow, that looks good. Like, you know, some of these adverts, the things are like £75 just for a little, you know, that magic cauldron thing that pops up. Looks so cool. Want one myself. But I swear it was like, I might be wrong actually, maybe it was like 50 odd quid, but it's just for one little thing. It's just bizarre. So I'll quickly count this. We'll do that first. We'll do that in a minute. So 95, 500. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Amazing. And of course, we don't have to spend that. Absolutely not. But there it is if we need it. I think it might be a good idea to put that in the bank actually. I will speak to Mr. Cute and see what we want to do with that. Wow, that's crazy. Well done. These poor envelopes in here, I made these myself. They have taken a battering in this heat. Like, look at all. Now I know what these sellers mean when they say like, oh, they're having a hard time. They're having to like post their orders when it's cooler, because they're just, but all you need to do, if you've got a laminator at home, take the money out obviously, pop them through a laminator, they look brand new again. It doesn't break them or anything like that. You just need to relaminate them. I'm talking absolute rubbish and I've got to get on. Right, so that's £10 into there. This is now finished. Do you know what, I've a few months ago I was like, oh, I've got too many Christmas challenges, I'm overwhelmed, and now I've got this one left from Eva, the Rockin' Witch. Started this one last week obviously, and these I haven't actually started yet, so we've gone from like 6 to 2. So yeah, let's pop £10 in here. This one's another really fun one. It's a little Christmas TV guide, and I'm going to put 10 in here today. Every time I colour in the little numbers, I pop the money in obviously. So let's do that 5 and that 5 and pop the 10 in. Lovely. I think this one saves like 177. I'm going to round it up and do 180 because I'm not doing notes. It might actually work out a little bit more than that, I'm not too sure. I'm not doing coins, sorry, I'm doing notes. I'm not doing coins in my Christmas savings because I can't think of anything more stressful. We are going coin free at Christmas. So that is fab. I've actually still got 20 quid there to put in the Christmas envelope too. Let's start off me and Mr. Cute, shall we? Because should we do us or should we do a family and stuff first? The boys are fully funded, which is amazing. Christmas tree is fully funded. Food and drink, without a doubt, I think that one is going to be fully funded by Christmas. I've got no worries there. Should we do it for us or should we do it for presents for everyone? Let's do everyone else. Come on, we'll do everyone else. £20 there for other people. So that's family that are close to us, like our parents, our sisters, my brother, my beautiful little niece that we've now got. Lovely. So I'm a bit concerned about this random 10. I will watch the video back. I'm a bit all over the place, so I'm not surprised that there's money sat on the desk. You guys might be screaming at me and know what I've done wrong. Probably. Oh dear. Right. Oh no, my pom-pom just fell off. Oh no, I'll have to tie her back on. Ain't nobody got time for that right now though. So this is my Savings Challenge binder. She's very pretty. She's all summer themed at the moment, and we are working on the monthly challenges. I have kept the unlaminated ones just for myself. I use these for photos. So let's colour in another little sandcastle today and put £5 into Hermes. He keeps the money safe for me for this challenge binder. Beautiful. Lovely. So we've only got one little sandcastle left on that one next week, and then we've completed July. Some people are doing this throughout the year, saving the money up, and then they'll have £300, which I think is cool. You can start it whenever you want. It doesn't have to be started in January. You can start it in April, you can start it in November even, because you still eventually do the 12 months. So love that. But at the end of every month, I'm actually reallocating the money and using it where we need it. I don't want it sat in there because I've got money sat in this one ready for 2026. We did tap it though, look. Oh! £190 on Camping Shizzle. Never mind, eh? Right, so we're at the fun part of the video, which is my favourite anyway, and that is fill the dots 2. So we're going to roll the dice and we're going to multiply by 2 today. 5. So 5 is Grinchy green. Let's colour that in. So that means we're putting £10 into fill the dots. Love that. Oh, the money's in the zip. Oh my lordy lord, the money is in the zip. She's stuck. She's absolutely rammed and jammed, stuck in there. There we go. I've opened her. There's a lot of 5s in there. Jeez Louise. So we're still adding to this every week, and whatever we roll goes in here for 2026. I will replace the 190. I'm just going to gradually do it. So yeah, but I'll tell you as I put money back in there. All right, we've all got to be naughty sometimes, haven't we? So let's do roll and match from Eva. If you match all 3, I put £1 in. And if I get random odds and sods, I put £3 in that one. So we've got purple, pink, so it's already at £3, and purple. Purple, pink, and purple. Oh, that pink's way brighter than the other ones I've been using. I think I will recolour over the other ones at some point. Pretty, that looks nice. Right, so £3 is going into roll and match, so we've got £2 left. So what I'm going to do with the £2 is do, we're going to do 2 pearls today. Over here. 2 pearls on this one. And what colours are we on now? We are on a little purple. Purple. I'm trying to like follow the colours I did. Grey. And a little baby pink, I think. Pearls. I'm enjoying seeing people do this one because it's cute. Although, because mine's not laminated, the pen, I don't know, it's like fading and going all dotty. Don't know if you can see that. It's not looking the best. So that's £5. Another £5 into Hermes for the pearls and for the roll and match from the lovely Eva. There's £10 over there. I don't know why it's sat there staring at me. Don't know what I've done wrong. I will work it out though, guys. But thank you so much if you watched this video. Sorry it's a bit chaotic. I hope you're doing well, and I will be back next week, boy. See you later.